Hi, my name is Natasha Black and I live in the Truckee watershed. Between 2000 and 2005, Reno grew exponentially, causing suburban sprawl and commercial development. With all this new housing going up, people needed water for their lawns, garden, ranches, and for building. The average northern Nevadan waters and fertilizes their grass every other day, while the average northern Nevadan rancher fertilizes and waters their crops and livestock every day. By the time people started noticing the effects of this mass water use, it was already too late. Not only was Reno using huge amounts of water that affected the Truckee River, but we also are forgetting to consider the effects of runoff in the community. Chemicals from fertilizers like nitrogen, sulfates, salts, iron, boron, phosphorus, and fecal matter from livestock were all running off into the environment. All of this pollution was caused by non-point sources. Here in Nevada, we have a lot of unique techniques for using water and reducing pollution of our water and our watershed. Of dissolved oxygen in rivers and ponds by causing mutations to certain species of fish and frogs, and by causing some algae to grow, causing whole ecosystems to be thrown off. Also, fertilizers that get into these ecosystems cause plants to grow just as fast and as big as people's lawns grow, which causes these plants to take over ponds and rivers, suffocating surrounding species like fish. Program where they issue discharge permits to protect the water. Also, many sulfate-reducing wetlands have been created to absorb chemicals which help from people fertilizing and watering their lawns. With help from city planning, many well-designed flood channels like the Steamboat Ditch have been created as well. In my opinion, pollution should have been prevented by implementing laws against using large amounts of water in the first place. Reno is a desert, so there's really no reason for beautiful lawns and grass in the summer. People could instead make yards and gardens that are more ideal for the environment and that are easier and cheaper to maintain. Long-lasting problems would be the eventual loss of certain species of animals and the overgrowth of ponds that would ruin whole ecosystems. Because we live in a desert, people use a lot of water and fertilizers to just get a little bit of green, which in the beginning it makes it look really pretty for our lawns, but in turn is really bad for the environment.